Hello everybody once again, this is AikawaKazu. Welcome back to another Black Desert Online video. Today I present to you a very important video to some of you here because of one very important question, I guess, is how do you make silver and what do you or where do you grind in? And I'm not here today to answer that question, even though I do answer part of it, which is where I grind. But today I want to share with you why I grind at the spot where I grind, and from sharing with you my thought process as to why, I can get you to think as well and then make your own educated decision as to whether you want to grind the same place as me, or you actually can figure out somewhere else that you want to grind that will better fit for the objectives that you want to achieve in this game. As they say, give a man a fish, they'll only be able to survive for a day, but if you teach a man how to fish, they'll be able to live for a lifetime. And today I'm hoping that I can teach you how to fish instead of just teaching you, instead of just giving you a fish. So this is not your typical how many silver per hour video. This is sharing with you what I do and why I grind in those areas. Alright, let's get to it really fast here. I grind right now at Main's Hideout most of the time, even though I did grind in Abandoned Monastery a couple of days back to get two Mark of Shadows. You will have seen my level 5 no investment video, and I managed to get those two Mark of Shadows to pry over here, as you can see. Alright, and I'm going to try and get it to duel so that I can still wear my two Mark of Shadows. If the duel don't seem to be successful, I don't actually lose all my gear. Alright, so that's Abandoned Monastery. But why Main's Hideout? As you can see, I have a level 7 known investment here for my Main's Hideout, giving me a total of 35% increase in drop rate 10% of the time, or 1 proc per 10 monsters that I kill. Alright, why Mains? Two main things that I'll show you on screen right now. Number one, there's a chance for you to get Trace of Savagery. It's a very important material for alchemy. It's a very important material if you want to craft certain things in the game. Alright, and over at Main's Hideout, you also have the Necklace of the Shouts. I actually just grind a little bit doing guild quest today, and I managed to get one. Okay, you can't really see because of the pictures blocking over here. I managed to get one Necklace of the Shouts, as you can see right here. And this thing is worth 12.5 million, just like Big Sharing, just like Mark of Shadows as well. You can actually go to something really cool here. Settings. Wait. You turn on switch menu at the top right. Go under item drop, and you can actually go down to Main's Hideout and also see the drops. As you can see, you can get a belt as well. You know, they don't actually tell you the Trace of Savagery, so this thing is only useful for like the rare item drops kind of thing. You know what I'm trying to say? But you can see the other places. Rogue's Den drops the necklace and belt as well, but Salsan's is not accurate. Like if you look at Salsan's, right? Salsan's is over here. It shows that it drops the necklace and belt. It doesn't. The reason why it shows is because on the right of Salsan's you have your Shouts Guard. That's why it says that it drops, but it actually drops over there. But it doesn't drop in Salsan's, alright? And I'll talk about why I don't grind at Salsan's for those who are wondering why. Okay, so Main's Hideout, let me tell you why Main's Hideout first. Trace of Savagery is required to craft certain things in the game, and one thing that I've been crafting so far is Tyrant's Blood. This one requires Trace of Savagery to craft. And Tyrant's Blood is used for crafting armor reformed stones. Like if I go to my refinery here, I can show you. You can see grade 3 armor reformed stones. You need 2 Tyrant's Blood. On top of that, you also need the melted platinum shards. You need the black crystals. Just to share with you where I get those for those who are interested. It's over at the Abandoned Iron Mine node over here. Rough black crystal, zinc ore, powder of time, platinum ore over here. Also at Omar Lava Cave, you have your zinc ore, powder of time, platinum ore as well. Powder of time is also another material for alchemy if you're interested as well. And if you're interested in getting more black crystals or rough black crystals, you can actually Google for how to get, I think, 40 to 50 rough black crystals in like 10 minutes or something. There's like someone that made a video, and there's like a path for you that you can take that is in the Abandoned Iron Mine. That's if you need the extra rough black crystals, right? If you want to get more platinum ores, you can go to somethinglovely.net/video again. I believe I managed to check there was one like bunch of platinum ores at the Hexe stone wall. Alright, I haven't actually gone to gathering or mining platinum ore or rough black crystals myself, but I think some of you might be interested where to get those. Okay, so alchemy, I mean, trace of savagery is a very important material for making metal solvents as well, and metal solvents are needed to make your fishing rods, pure something crystals. Like you want to make if you're a fishing rod, you need pure iron crystals. You want to make the Balanos fishing rods for yourself, you need pure copper crystals. If you want to make Medea fishing rod, I don't know why, zinc, pure zinc crystals as well as pure lead crystals. You need metal solvent with the respective ingot to make the pure respective type of crystal that you want to make. And you need trace of savagery to make metal solvents. You also need to be alchemy professional 1, by the way, if you didn't know. I have a live skill video on that. If you want to check it out, you can. But basically, Main's Hideout helps me to get, number 1, you get Main's hair. And do I have Main's hair here? No, I don't. But basically, you can see that I have 2 gold bars over here. So about, if I'm not wrong, 900 or 800 Main's hair equals to 1 million silver. To give you a reference, it's about 4 million silver per hour if you don't include all the necklace of the shards or bell of the shards that you get, if you don't include the trace of savagery that you get. And you also get a decent chance to get a bunch of magic crystals, which you can then grind for blackstone powders as well. And blackstone powders again used for crafting. You can see my blackstone powders have never gone down, it's always going up. Even though I craft, look at this, I'm always crafting steel lumbering axes to get lucky lumbering axes. You can see I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, and I'm still crafting, and every day my blackstone powder actually goes up. When I craft the armor reform stones, then maybe it'll go down, but for now it's always going up. And I believe the loot table actually shows you. Yeah, let's check. Let's say wandering road then. Yeah, you can see the valor crystal drops. Let's say if you look at Main's Hideout, look, there's so many crystals you can drop. The attack speed +2, you can sell it, it's 300k, really nice crystal to sell, more monies. These are blackstone powders, no, this is also a very good crystal. Crit damage, classes that uses crit, a lot of critical rate or 100% crit rate, and they don't have the 5 AP crystal. Maybe crit damage is a better crystal for you as well. 300,000 really good monies. And then you have the Addis crystal, look at that, 1.4 mil minimum, 1.8 maximum. And the Kame crystal, very important crystal for tamers that can drop. I believe you commonly get them from the elites in the game. And also you get Grunil armors if you're lucky, but this is not really reliable. The rest is not that good, but overall, blackstone powders, armor stones, necklace, belts, and of course for me, trace of savagery. So now that you understand why I actually grind there, the next question I need to answer is why not Salsons? Why not Elrics? So the reason why I don't do Elrics is I personally don't like that as a warrior. Yeah, it's not a very nice grinding spot, and it doesn't have any rare drop, right? I mean, it has rare drops, but not really good ones. Even though the EXP and the money is pretty nice, you know, you get some nice crystals as well. You get the Hafia helmet crystal, not too bad, worth a decent amount. You get a bunch of Grunil armors as well, all the Grunil armors, and you can also get the outlaw ring if you are lucky. But this one is more for very specific type of build they're going for. So this is not like, you know, the case of Main's Hideout where you have the belt and the necklace. You only have the outlaw ring, and if you do get lucky and get a drop, it's only worth 1.5 mil. So if you want to be lucky, you want to make sure that you get something nice, something worth, like, you know, a belt of the shouts is worth like 5 to 6 mil, 6.7 mil, very nice. Necklace of the shouts, 12.5 mil. So I always like to grind in areas that drops rare loots. So but Salsons is still really good money. Salsons is still really good EXP, right? But why do I not go Salsons? It's very simple. Number 1, I'm a solo grinder, right? Most of the time, because my guildmates don't actually play at the timings that I do. We have not actually grouped up to grind. I think within the guild itself, there's like pairings that people go for Salsons, but they grind in like the 3 to 4 AM time where there's not many people anyway. But if you're talking about peak hours, Salsons, Pirates, these 2 locations, especially Pirates right now that is recently released, right? You know, you get a red coral earring, 15 mil. You know, you get the red coral ring, blue coral earring. A lot of rare loots over there, but I don't go there. I don't go to Salsons. Why? Because during the peak hours, you are going to be PK'd by the players from the top guilds, right? Players from the top guilds. You know, if you look at the top guild list, for example, guild rank all these people who are top tier, if you look at the rankings, they will be there for growth. You know, all these exalted players will be there. You will not have the rotation. Some of them, they're very hardcore, they grind a party. You'll be spending more time trying to stay alive, trying to find somewhere that you can, even though Salsan's respawn rate is really fast, you're trying to find a place to grind. It's not effective use of time, and if you're just gonna go there and get PK'd, then you will not grind that much silver per hour. So I'm in a small guild. I'm in Onigiri, we got, anyway, we were actually declared war by Exalted. I guess they retracted it, or it went missing or something, I don't know. But anyway, so we are a small guild, right? We're not going to be able to take part in load wars in a sense. We can't compete for large runs and stuff. It's a personal decision, right? The thing is, not everybody in this game will be in the top guilds, right? A lot of you watching right now, you are probably not in the top guild. Or maybe you are, and you're watching this, right? So not everybody have the shelter of being in Ares, Kill on Sight, Sinister, Garuda, Empire, Avalon, CQ Realm, Kill, Destroys, Exile, Yakuza, Evolution, Exalted, Legion, Nair, Infamous, Murder King, Seraphim, Usalti, Tang Dynasty, Toxic, all this like guilds with very, very active PvP players who are always at the forefront of the content. See, you don't need to be there to be at the forefront, right? I have 388 gear score. I was at 393 gear score because my glove went down from dual to prime because I'm trying to get fail stacks to dual my moss. In any case, my point is 393 gear score is actually very competitive, and I believe Kill on Sight has a 370 gear score requirement. So in terms of getting to a top guild, I'm there. It's not like I'm behind. And I don't need to farm at Soul Suns to be ahead. You see? That's why I don't bother to go Soul Suns or Pirates right now. And I share with you the reasons. I don't want to spend my time fretting over people that are just there to PK me, I can just go mains. And they will be PKers, yes, but most of the most hardcore players, usually at Soul Suns, usually at Pirates right now. Yep, so that's why I grind mains, on top of the fact that I shared with you just now. Trace of Savagery, Necklace, Belt, very good. So basically what I do in this game right now, for the most part, with Hearts and Shards being out right now, when I'm full energy, which I am right now, and I should use my energy while I'm recording this video, and I'm gonna go to Gathering once I'm done recording this video, is that, I log in, I feed all my workers, right? I spend like 20 energy to like reroll workers, or just spend 20 energy to invest in a node, for example, and after that I'll start running to, let's say if I want to chop trees today, which I am chopping trees right now, which is why you see my lucky steel numbering X's. Then I'll go to Trend to chop trees. I'll chop trees until all my energy is done. Probably get a bunch of Hearts and Shards. If not, I get nothing. Whatever, feels bad, man, Come back, I go grind and do stuff. Sometimes I need to cook beer, that kind of stuff. Full energy, I go gather again. That's pretty much how I play. Yep, and the place I grind basically determines in terms of what the materials I need. And Trace of Savagery is just too good for any life skiller that's interested in alchemy right now, or if you're just trying to craft your own fishing rod. So if you want to craft your own fishing rod for metal solvents and leveling in alchemy, you want to craft your own armor stones. Why I don't want to use hunter seals to change for armor stones? Because you need 5 hunter seals to change for 1 armor reformed stone. And I want as many armor and weapon stones because I want to get fail stacks, right? Because I want to do my gear progression. So for me, hunter seals is straight up for armor stones, right? But if you want to use hunter seals for armor stones, if you want to use hunter seals for reformed stones, you can go ahead. You don't have to play the game like me, right? But you can see that I think one thing that I want to share with you guys, which is the most important, or if there's anything that you want to take away in this video, is this, okay? You don't want to do 1:1 time investment things in this game. You want to go and do something, and this thing that you spend time on gives you 1:2.5, for example. Like if you talk about processing, if you spend time leveling a processing to professional 5 or artisan 1, right, you get that 2.4 or 2.5 yield rate, right? And even though from the start to professional 5 or artisan 1, you're losing money, you're just leveling. But once you get there, you are always getting 1:2.5 in that sense. So you want to spend time in this game doing that. So when I go to mains, I'm not just there for the EXP, I'm not just there for the silver power. I get Trace of Savagery, which fulfills my objective of what I want to do in this game when it comes to alchemy, when it comes to crafting my own armor reform stones. I also get a necklace and belt of the shouts. If you want a prior necklace, if you want a prior belt, then you don't have to spend silver to buy it. But again, you can also play the game like how the Soul Suns people, how the Pirates people play it. They just go there, they make a lot of silver per hour, 12 mil per hour, and they play 6 hours, they make 72 mil, and they can then use the 72 mil to buy all the necklaces that they want. But one very important thing that I want to share with you before I end this video is that silver right now is not the most beneficial resource. You can have 1 billion. You want to get a tad mark of shadows, for example, right? There are no mark of shadows for you to buy. Right? There are no witch earrings for you to buy. So your 1 billion is just sitting there until pre-order comes out, for example. Yes, when pre-order comes out, silver is very, very powerful. But then again, when pre-order comes out, everybody can do imperial trading. Everybody have a viable way to make monies. So my point here is this: if you are not a hardcore player, you can never compete with people when it comes to the silver anyway. So you have to make sure that when you spend money, when you spend time in this game, you don't invest it in the 1:1 ratio. Try to invest it in the 1:2. It might be 1:0.5 at the start, but you will get to the 1:2.5. And when you're grinding in this game and you're going to spend time in doing something in this game, for example, I have a guild member telling me that you can actually melt secondary weapons. There are only 40,000 in the marketplace, and you can get pure iron crystals or pure copper crystals to make your own fishing rod. Just tell him, yeah, you can melt. Let's say you buy all the steel daggers and you get all the, let's say you get 50 pure iron crystals. What happens when you need pure iron crystals again? Do you want to spend that time doing it? Yeah, the thing is, it's a 1:1 ratio, you see. You're sitting there using a silver, you're melting the sub weapons. Yeah, you get pure iron crystals, but you need 50 pure iron crystals to craft 10 rods. And if you want to get a +5 rod, even if you don't fail stack and you get, you know, 100% success rate all the way, somehow you're very, very lucky, right? You ding 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 +5. You still need 5 more rods to repair the durability, which means you need at least 10 rods, which means you need at least 10 pure iron crystals, and you're not guaranteed a pure iron crystal when you melt a secondary weapon in the game. So why not spend some time, go gather weeds, level up with alchemy, go get some traits of savagery, invest into the traits of savagery node, and then when your alchemy is professional 1, you will have enough traits of savagery to make enough pure iron crystals to make your own rods. You are not under the liberty of hoping that RNG comes for you. You're not under the liberty of someone putting up a fishing rod and then you have to beat against a bunch of other people, right? You invest time into the thing. It's very sucky. You go around picking out weeds while people are leveling, right? But you see, in the long run, see, Black Desert Online is a marathon. It's not a race. You have to think of it in the long run. 1:2.5 time investment, and you'll pay off. Now, if I want a fishing rod, I craft. Like, look, I have an inferior fishing rod which I crafted myself, and then now I have a balanced rod that I crafted myself. I have the choice because I invested my time wisely. Yep. So take away from this video, don't just copy people. You will never be able to surpass people if you copy them. A wise quote that I earned from reading a 285 life skill essay that my viewers shared with me, that you can never surpass someone if you just straight up copy them. What you need to learn is that you have to understand why they decide to do something over something. And once you learn the whys, you can then become wiser, and you can come up with your own way of playing the game, usually better than the person that has done it in the first place. So I hope this video was useful for you. I actually recorded this video 5 times where I wanted to make a video to share my approach to BDO, but I realized that there's too many things that I want to put into one video, so this one's just going to focus on what I grind and why I grind. And I hope this is useful for you. And as always, if you want to check out my community, we have a Discord community. You can check out the description below. I stream every day at twitch.tv/Kazu Aikawa from around 7 PM GMT +8 time zone onwards. I stream for about 8 to 9 hours. If you have any heart-burning questions, or if you'd like to engage in discussions like these, you're always welcome to join me on my stream. If not, my name has been AikawaKazu. Thanks for watching once again. God bless. Yeah, and I'll see you guys and girls in the next one. Bye bye.